Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie, and if you're new here, typically I do bullet journal content, but this is part 2 of a little mini series of unhauling books. I'm a big huge reader, and thanks to Katie Colson over on her channel and on her Patreon, we've been doing book unhauls, and so everybody's getting on the bandwagon. So I initially wanted the Beauty and the Beast home library. That was, life goals, and it's not anymore. So I need to get rid of stuff. And I've got YA, I've got middle grade, I've got manga, I've got fiction, I've got thriller, I've got true animal stories, I've got some Christian fiction, and I've got some memoirs. I've got a bit of everything. And I got friends. Hey Buck. How are you? This is Buck. Hey, Buck. You gonna be good? Say hi. Say hi to the people. This is Buck. He'll be around. Alright, again, along with last time, I'm not going to say much about these books because I haven't read them. So, that's why they need a new home. Somebody can love them. That's not me. So, let's get into it. I have, starting with some middle grade, we've got book 1 and 2, The Land of Elion by Patrick Carman. The Dark Hills Divide and Beyond the Valley of Thorns. Again, I don't know anything about them. This is a, I'm going to say series, I don't know if it's a trilogy. The Dragon Chronicles by Susan Fletcher. Flight of the Dragon Kern, Sign of the Dove, and Dragon's Milk. Dragons is why I bought them. Yeah, not gonna read it, it's fine. This is one of the newer ones I got. Anya and the Dragon by Sophia Pasternak, maybe. I found out that this is part of a series, and I'm not big on middle grades. So actually, I don't think I've read a middle grade that I've liked. I mean, Frostheart was okay, but I'm not really into it, so I'm gonna let it go. Hi, bud. The Wish Stealers by Tracy Travas, maybe? This is YA, nope. Young adult, nope. Middle grade, ages 8 to 12. Again, I don't know anything about it. Hondo. Can't play with your pig right now, I'm filming, sir. The Dragon's Eye by Dugald A. Steer, maybe? From the Dragonology Chronicles, Volume 1, Dragon's Eye. I don't know, sounded fun. Somebody else is going to love it. At least that's the goal, right? Okay, so that's the middle grade. Let's do manga since it's really short. I have Angels of Death. Original story by Makoto Sanada. Probably saying that terribly, and I do apologize. This is the first one, the only one I have of this one. It just didn't really grip me, so I'm gonna move it on. And then volumes 1 through 5 of Berserk of Gluttony. Now this is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Story by Ichikaya, possibly. So 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, volume 5, volume 6. So these are pretty good. I would suggest these. Just saying. I don't need them. So we're gonna move them on. There is an actual name for this series. I know there is. by Curtis Jobling. Werewolf. That's, my brain doesn't like that word. Book 1, Rise of the Wolf. Book 2, Rage of Lions. Book 4, Nest of Serpents. I don't have book 3. So, this is blurbed as being superior to Aragon and pure fun by the Times in London. So, take with that what you will. The Forest of Hands and Teeth by something Ryan. Stickers on it. Don't know. Carrie Ryan. I think this is part of a duology, maybe? I don't know. Red Riding Hood by Catherine Hardwick? Now a major motion picture from the director of Twilight. Good girls don't talk to werewolves. The blacksmith would marry her, the woodcutter would run away with her, the werewolf would turn her into one of its own. Intriguing. The Replicant by Brianna Yavonov. I have no idea what this is about. Not gonna lie. Then I have Starlighter and Warrior, Dragons of Starlight by Brian Davis, book 1 and 2. What if the legends are true? The Dragon Prince has hatched. Super intrigued, but again, so many books, so little time. Someone's gonna love them. I hope. Cross your fingers. Half Bad by Sally Green. A stunning magical debut and an international sensation. It is book 1 in a new series. Wanted by no one, hunted by everyone. He is a half-blood. So he's half human, half witch. And nobody likes him. So there's epic struggle there. Sounded good. The Mirror Broken Wish. Julie C. Dale, maybe? Welcome to a new sort of fairy tale in Hanau, Germany, 1865. I don't know, but it's really, really pretty. So this is book 1. So it's a new series. Family curses always start somewhere. Sounds good. And this one, Raising Dragons, Dragons in Our Midst, book 1 by Brian Davis. Had this for quite a while, never picked it up. So, needs a new home. Alright. I have The Beyonders by Brandon Mull. A World Without Heroes, book 1. Seeds of Rebellion, book 2. And Chasing the Prophecy, book 3. Again, haven't read them. It's a series. Going to a good home. This one is The Time Travelers, the Gideon trilogy by Linda Buckley Archer. So book 1 is The Time Travelers, book 2 is The Time Thief, and book 3 is The Time Quick. So again, haven't read it, was very intrigued. Needs a new home. Beneath the Haunting Sea by Joanna Ruth Mayer. Epic, mystical, and tender is the blurb. Can you hear it, Tala? Can't you hear the waves singing? Sounds like this would be a mermaid tale. I don't know. And this is Tempestuous by Leslie Livingston. untie this spell, it says. Harper Teen. What's our year? 2011. Yep, he's a new home. The Hourglass Door by Lisa Magnum. I do believe this is the beginning of a series, maybe? His past, her future, can love bring them together in time? Sounds fun. Ice. Would you risk everything for a fairy tale? Sarah Beth Durst. This beautifully drawn tale captured me in a realm of wonders. Tamara Pierce. There's a girl and a bear. I know that much. I'm assuming there's a spell, so there might be a witch. I don't know. Daughter of the Centaur. Book 1. Is she the last human? Kate Climo? Sometime in the future, an Earth populated with half animal, half human creatures. A girl who may be the last human. I was intrigued. Again, too many books. Immortal. I can't say this. Lycanthropes. Lycanthropes, right? Yeah, lycanthropes. By Hal Johnson. This intrigued me. The shameful fact about humanity is that some people can be so ugly that no one will be friends with them. It is shameful that humans can be so cruel, and it is shameful that humans can be so ugly. So begins the incredible story of a delightful 13-year-old just trying to fit in at his Pennsylvania school. No idea. And The Space Between. What is this? The Replacement. Did I call out The Replicant? I think I did. That's The Replacement, and this is the same author. Terrible at this. Brenna Yanov. Yeah. I knew that. Everything burns in pandemonium. A city in hell made of chrome and steel. Where there is no future and life is expanse of frozen time. That's where Daphne lives. Sounds foreboding. Okay. Next. Are you jealous, Hondo? Are you jealous, Hondo? Are you jealous? You got boogers. You got burgers, my guy. Yeah, you do. Icky boogers. Icky boogers. Nuts. Alright, this is historical fiction to the best of my knowledge. Nuts. You need to lay down. Nuts. Thank you. I love this cover. The Lost Prince by Selden Edwards. Gorgeous. I don't know what it's about. She can like foretell the future or something. And does she let time unravel, or does she try to like alter events type of situation? I don't know. It gives me seriously Great Gatsby vibes. Like 20s. I love this cover. Haven't read it though. In the Shadow of Gotham. Stephanie Pintoff. He's a detective who loses his wife. He moves to New York City. No, he flees New York City for Dobson, New York. Okay, so it's 1904 in New York City. Okay, and then he catches the world's worst homicide of his career. No idea. Sounds good though. That was terrible. Sorry. The Memory Keeper's Daughter, Kim Edwards. I don't know. A Winter Night in 1964 when a blizzard forces Dr. David Henry to deliver his own twins. The boy is born perfectly healthy. The daughter is born with Down syndrome. I'm assuming a lot of things ensue after that. Sir, plots. As I was saying, sir, so rude. Anne McCaffrey's Black Horses for the King. This is about the Saxons invading his land. Lord Artos, later known as King Arthur, needs to develop a swift, mobile cavalry, the first ever in the land. So this is fast-moving historical novel. The story of King Arthur has never been told before. It's the beginning of the British cavalry and the shoeing of horses as recounted by a boy growing up in exciting and perilous times. So they're breeding horses that are desert horses, and so they have to protect their hooves as part of a cavalry in a different terrain because they breed this horse to carry the knights. Sounds very good. Above All Things, Tanis Rideout. 1924, a British explorer. He tried twice and failed to climb Mount Everest, and he said he won't try a third time, but then a note arrives at his house saying, "Glad to have you on board again." He says, with this one sentence, the lives of the Mallorys and the face of the nation are irrevocably changed. So, I'm not sure if he goes through with the third attempt or not, but it's about climbing Mount Everest. So, Prayers for Sale by Sandra Dallas. I don't know. 1936 and the Great Depression has taken its toll. Possibly in Colorado. I don't know. The Wake of Forgiveness. Bruce Mackhart. Texas family at the turn of the 20th century. Mom dies giving birth to the fourth son. Drama. The Lady and the Unicorn by Tracy Chevalier. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. This is in this book, Tracy weaves fact and fiction into a beautiful, timeless, and intriguing literary tapestry, an extraordinary story exquisitely told. I don't know. I think it's like there was a bunch of tapestries that were made up and hung, and they're now in Paris, I think, and they don't know, people don't know the origin of this, and then it kind of starts to come to light where there was a woman who was tempting the unicorn. I don't know. Valentine by Elizabeth Wetmore. I don't know. February 1976 in Odessa, Texas stands on the cusp of the next great oil boom. While the townsmen embrace the coming prosperity, its women intimately know and fear the violence that always seems to follow. This texture is really, really nice. Sorry, you didn't need to know that. The Tenderness of Wolves by Steph Penny. This is 1867. Winter has just tightened its grip on Dove River, a tiny isolated settlement in the Northern Territory, where Laurent Jamet is brutally murdered. And I think a local woman is suspected of it. I don't know. And the last in this category is The Fall of Frost by Brian Hall. I think this is a recounting of Frost's life through adversity, because he loses like his wife and all of his kids. His father died when he was 11. His only sibling, a sister, had to be institutionalized. Of his 6 children, 1 died before the age of 4, another in infancy, 1 committed suicide, 1 went insane, and 1 perished in childbirth. But Frost determined early on that he would not succumb to the tragedies life threw at him. That's a lot. Okay. Alright, now this is the Christian fiction stack. We have The Wolf of Tebron by C.S. Lakin. Go to the house of the moon. She is there with your wife. Your dreams will point the way north, but it is beyond the ends of the known world and the traveling perilous. The Goose Woman. Ooh. I definitely bought it because of the wolf. Not gonna lie. A wolf story. James Bryan Huggins. Long ago, the inhabitants of the deep woods were given a choice. The choice was difficult. They could follow the Silver Wolf and his lord, the Light Maker, or join these secretive forces of the Dark Council. Again, wolves. There seems to be a pattern. Yeah. Karen Kingsbury's Even Now. I'm guessing it's a love story. A soul-stirring tale of lost love and forgiveness. And then I have Fireproof by Eric Wilson. This was made into a movie. The movie was really good. And also Courageous by Randy Alcron. Again, made into a movie. Really, really good. 4 Men, 1 Calling to serve and protect. Fireproof is Never Leave Your Partner. This is very good. I'd recommend these. I didn't read them, but the movies were great, so the books have to be better, right? Karen Kingsbury again, A Time to Dance. Tribute to Married Love, says book list. Story of reconciliation. Don't know. Karen Kingsbury, Ever After. This one doesn't give me any hint on what it's about. Lost Love Series, Book 2. Maybe it's part of that one. I don't know. I have loved a few books by her, and so I kind of went crazy and bought a bunch of them, but I haven't read them. And then Seek Him First by Jennifer Hayes Yates. How to Hear from God, Walk in His Will, and Change Your World. I didn't read it. But it's very short, so maybe I can. And then Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. It's a C.S. Lewis signature book. A beloved classic on what all Christians believe. Interesting. I've read it. These are a couple, like, just fantasy, I think. They're Returning by Christine Hinwood. For Cam Altling, the war is both an ending and a beginning. I think in the synopsis it said that there was a war between 2 factions. After 6 years of fighting, Cam is the only one to return from his tiny town, and suspicion surrounds him. His betrothal is called off, his role in the community is questioned, so he leaves to find a new place in the world and seeking answers. Sounds interesting, and I really loved this cover, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, hello, sir. Hello, Buck. And then Promise of the Wolves and Secrets of the Wolves by Dorothy Hurst, book 1 and 2 of the Wolf Chronicles series. I believe this is adult fantasy. It has really good praise on it. The story of Kala and her pack takes readers on a journey into a rich and fascinating world, a remarkable look into the mind of another kind of being by Temple Grandin, author of Animals in Translation. Again, wolves. Just saying. Alright, these are true stories, memoirs, sorta situation. We have The Ghost Horse by Joe Layden. True story of love, death, and redemption. I don't know. The Glass Castle by Janet Walls. It's a memoir about a family, and the father is awesome except when he's drinking, and then he's horrible. That's all I know. Surviving with Wolves by Masha Defoncia. Probably saying that wrong. I apologize. Misha was only 7 when the Nazis took her Jewish parents away from her in Brussels. No one told her why her parents were no longer with her, only that they had gone east. So one day, equipped with just a tiny compass, the little girl set out east to find them. Alone and on foot, Misha crossed Belgium, Germany, Poland, and the Ukraine. It's her extraordinary story of how a young girl witnessed the appalling cruelties of war and for whom the animals of the forest proved safer than humans. It is a book that will never be forgotten by anyone who reads it. That's going to be a lot. The Story of My Life, Helen Keller. Please tell me you know what this is about and who she is. A Stolen Life by J.C. Dugard. Not gonna lie, I don't know who this is. Summer of 1991, I was a normal kid. I did normal things. I had friends and a mother who loved me. I was just like you until the day my life was stolen. For 18 years, I was a prisoner, an object for someone to use and abuse. For 18 years, I was not allowed to speak my own name. I became a mother and was forced to be a sister. For 18 years, I survived an impossible situation. On August 26, 2009, I took my name back. My name is J.C. Lee Dugard. I don't think of myself as a victim. I survived. Stolen Life is my story in my own words, in my own way, exactly as I remember it. Ooh, that's going to be heavy. Be really good, though. The Tiger. A True Story of Vengeance and Survival by John Valiant. It is a gripping story of a man pitted against nature's most fearsome and efficient predator, man-eating tiger. Intriguing. 3 Weeks with My Brother, Nicholas Sparks and Micah Sparks. It's a memoir. National Geographic's Soul of a Lion, One Woman's Quest to Rescue Africa's Wildlife Refugees by Barbara Bennett. Very intrigued by that cover. Summer of the Wolves by, sticker covered it, something, Carlson Wallace. Title page, Polly Carlson Bowles, B-O-I-L-E-S. It's a really nice cover too. Split Estate, a novel by Charlotte Beacon. It's a torn apart family. They go home to heal situation. Beachkeeper by Sarah Addison Allen. I've had this forever, still haven't read it. Says it's captivating. So, Freefall by, Jessica Barry. A propulsive debut novel about survival at all costs and the unbreakable bond between mother and daughter. We have The Light We Lost by Jill Santopolo, an epic love story. He was the first person to inspire her, to move her, to truly understand her. Was he meant to be the last? The Perfect Love Song, a holiday story by Patty Callahan Henry. He writes a love song, gets famous, travels around the world, drama ensues, as it does. Keepsake, Christina Riggle. I don't know. The Horse Dancer by Jojo Moyes. I don't know. She wrote Me Before You, and that was super amazing. I love that movie. The Girl in 6E, A.R. Torrey. My life is simple as long as I follow these rules. Don't leave the apartment. Never let anyone in. Don't kill anyone. I've obeyed these rules for 3 years, but rules were meant to be broken. Intriguing. The Work of Wolves by Kent Myers. Man, horse, man falls in love with other man's wife, situation, drama. Don't know. Rapids by Tim Parks. This is about a rafting adventure gone awry rather quickly. Apparently it deteriorates. The Snow Globe by Sheila Roberts. Holiday treat, it says. Don't know. Persuasion by Jane Austen. Haven't read it. She had been forced into prudence in her youth. She learned romance as she grew older, the natural sequel of an unnatural beginning. Interesting. The Forever Box by Kristen Clark Taylor. Reach back into your warmest childhood memories. And Writing Lessons by Sarah Gruen, author of Water for Elephants. I don't know. Okay. This is the last stack, and it's all animal related books. There's a lot. So James Harriet, maybe? All Things Bright and Beautiful. The Lord God Made Them All things wise and wonderful, all creatures great and small. I was going to read them, I promise. I haven't. They need to move on. Find a Home. Blind Hope by Kim Meter and Lori Sacher. An unwanted dog, an emotional rescue, 2 lives forever changed. I was really big into animals for a while, so I have a lot of these. Amazing Gracie, A Dog's Tale by Dan Dye and Mark Backhoff. It was Love at First Sight. The 3-Dog Life by Abigail Thomas. It's a memoir. That's what I know. Great Dog Stories. 4-Footed Miracles by M.R. Wells, Chris Young, Connie Flashauer. Probably not. How do you say that? The Dog Danced by Susan Wilson. I don't know. Walking in Circles Before Laying Down by Meryl Marco. Again, no idea. Dog book. Dewey. Small Town Library Cat Who Touched the World by Vicki Myron with Brett Witter. I don't know, it's a cat. Cause and Effect. Sharon Saxon. Saxon. I don't know. Now and Then. Living a Dog's Life Now and Then by Jacqueline Sheehan. Losing Charlotte by Heather Clay. Horse book. I don't know. A Dog's Life. The Autobiography of a Stray. Anne M. Martin. Free to a Good Home by Eve Marie Mott. I don't know. Augie. A Dog Only a Family Could Love. Larry Levin. This face sold me, I'm just saying. Alright. Katie, Up and Down the Hall. Apparently, she turned 5 neighbors into a family. By Glenn Plaskin. She's cute. I don't know. Cormac. The Tale of a Dog Gone Missing, based on a true story by Sunny Brewer. Again, it's a dog. Let's tell you, people. She Flies Without Wings. How Horses Touch a Woman's Soul. Mary D. Midkiff. Possibly. Lyrical, poetic, powerful, destined to become a classic. The Heart of Horses by Molly gloss. Deeply satisfying. There isn't a false move in this why can't I say this word? Pinion novel, which demonstrates as much insight into the hearts of men and women as into the hearts of horses. Washington Post, Book World. Sounds good. Sound good. Sound good. Good. Animals Makes Us Human by Temple Grandin and Katherine Johnson. Not what I thought when I picked it up. Not gonna lie to you. Ever by My Side by Dr. Nick Trout. A Memory in 8 Pets. I'm guessing he has 8 pets. The lessons that these animals have taught me have been subtle, startling, and inspirational, playing a small but vital part in helping to shape the person you see with the stethoscope around his neck. Dr. Nick Trout. That's adorable. Alright friends, that is 108 books unhauled. I will link my Pengo account store down below, along with Katie Colson's YouTube channel. Come check her out. Check out her Patreon. Join the bunnies. Chaotic Coven. It's a great time. We do reading sprints all the time, and we unhaul things. Please leave a comment and like if you liked it. Subscribe if you wanna, and come back for journal content if you want to. Alright, that's it for me today, guys. Bye!
Now my wheels in motion and my